Monday. All right, so good news. I talked about this yesterday. I got the screen fixed. I'm like super happy with that. And yeah, here we go. We're playing Donkey Kong, level 1-1. This is a warm-up game, my first game of the day. Let's see what happens. I would like to get a game over 250,000. That's the goal. Be really nice if it was on the warm-up game. That would be pretty cool. I've had good warm-up games before. Let's see what happens. Joystick was acting a little funny last night. The machine's a little wobbly. I still got to figure out how to fix that. I have some ideas, though. Hopefully tomorrow or the next day I'll get that fixed. A smooth level 1 there. And all right, here we go. Or a smooth level 1-1. Okay, here we go. Level 1-2. The rivets. And just taking the path that I always take. And even though I always take this path, it definitely can get exciting. These guys are always doing different things, so I mean, you never know what's going to happen. On the first level, they're pretty slow, so I mean, generally speaking, nothing too crazy happens, you know? Generally speaking. There's exceptions. Oh, what's he gonna do? Oh, see, like there, he made me, he went down the ladder there pretty fast. I need to find an opportunity. Yikes. Okay, let's go up here. All right, come here. There's one at least. See if we'll get any more. Well, that's okay. We'll just play it safe and we'll exit out of the level like so. All right. There goes Donkey Kong, and now I'm on to level 2-1. And what's up, everybody? Happy Monday, live streaming. If you're watching this after the live stream, if you're watching the playback, I've been streaming most days. Well, actually, I think I've been streaming every day since last Tuesday. But I plan to stream most days. And, you know, generally speaking, I'd like to get on around like 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. And generally speaking, too, play for around an hour. Now, I got on here a little bit late tonight, so I don't know that I'll be playing the full hour. But like I said, that's kind of the game plan. So if you like this type of content and you like to watch it live, consider tuning in, you know, and, you know, the hopes Monday through Friday around that 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. And then Saturday, Sunday, I may live stream, I may not, I may mix up the times, you know, always kind of testing, you know, seeing what time frames work best. I've had, like when I first started streaming, oh, that was close. Oh my gosh. On level 2, when I first started streaming, like YouTube would give me some spikes of people, like where it would put people into the live stream. I have not been seeing that as much. I only saw that, I don't know, I think I stopped seeing that a few days ago. It was for the first few days or so. And then it just kind of changed and stopped doing that. So I don't know. I've seen it more like kind of trickle people in throughout the live stream. So yeah, anyways, just kind of babbling here while I'm playing, thinking out loud. I can't believe I biffed it on level 2 though. That's kind of wild. Level 2 springs. That's what warm-up games are for though, kind of work out all the bugs, you know. Well, bounce. All right, here we go. Cruising over this way. Let's see if this dude will come up here. I don't know if we're gonna get him. Well, yeah, the hammer ran out. It's okay, we'll go down here, over here. And see what we can get with this hammer. See if we can get both these guys here. There's one of them. Thanks for joining tonight. Happy Monday. Hope you're having a nice Monday and a nice Monday night. My goal, as it says in the title, I'm going for 250,000 points tonight. That's my goal. This is my first game, the warm-up game. I'm just getting points here. I'll keep doing this until the fireball comes up. All right, there we go. And if you want to chat, feel free to chat. I'll do my best to read the chat in between the levels and respond as I can. All right, on to level 3. Cruising 29,400. I love doing the jump there. It's just like the perfect timing to get the jump on that barrel. And then I usually just take this same path straight up here. Had to be careful with that barrel. Ooh, wild barrel, wild barrel. Got the blue though. Blue is 500. Ooh, I got the wild barrel too. That worked out good. All right, cruising over here. Get this barrel. And we're gonna go up the ladder here as soon as the hammer stops, which as soon as I started speaking that sentence. So thanks for joining tonight. If you're just joining, playing Donkey Kong on an original Nintendo Donkey Kong arcade. This is the Pie Factory, also known as the conveyor belt level. Sometimes these fireballs are really nice and they just stay on the left side there and allow me to climb to the top. Other times not so much. And look, I fixed, you see the blue piece there? I fixed the screen, so now I can actually see what's on the right side of the screen. So no more excuses if I biff it on the Pie Factory level. All right, so springs, level 3. Here we go. And just gotta wait for a good, that's a good one. And I just climb up the ladder like that. All right, back to the rivets. And go over here, jump back, go up here. Just taking the path. Get the hammer, wall bounce action. Ah, no, he got away. Are we gonna get another one? There's one. I'd like to get 2 or 3. No, looks like just the one. And so now I got 4 of those guys to deal with up here, which we'll see. There's one. Are these guys, any of them gonna... Okay, that is definitely not good. We got 3 of them up there to deal with. Oh, go! Oh! I didn't know if I was going to make it through that. Those were, having 3 of those guys up there, you know, there's not a lot of opportunity to get past them. So if you're just joining, thanks for joining. Happy Monday night. Playing Donkey Kong on an original Nintendo Donkey Kong arcade. And my personal goal tonight is to break 250,000, which for me is a pretty good game. And I got a good feeling about it. I don't know, this is the warm-up game. This is my first one of the night. So we'll see what happens. But I'm happy that I got the screen fixed yesterday. I spent a couple hours out in the garage working on some of the different games. And this was one of them. I needed to fix the screen positioning so I could actually see what was happening on the Pie Factory level. And it's so trippy to actually be able to see this blue piece up here now, because it was always part way off the screen, and it would allow the pies to sneak out, and I wouldn't see them until it was too late. And then also the fireballs. Oh, go! Oh, that was close. Also, the fireballs could kind of go off the screen where I couldn't see them and come back, like that type of thing. The only issue, though, is when I moved the game back, the the game is wobbly now. It's like, and it's the concrete because I messed around with it a little bit last night. I pulled the game out to different positions, and when I got it in certain positions, it wasn't wobbling at all. So I know it's not the game. It's like the concrete. So I have some ideas of how I'm going to fix that. I just didn't get to it today, but hopefully I'll get to it tomorrow or the next day. Up the ladder we go. And then on the other game, I adjusted the colors. They were like kind of out of whack. Like Donkey Kong was more like, now he's brown like he should be, but he was kind of like, almost like glowing is what I would call it. And it was because like the flyback, I think, was turned up too high. So I had to mess with that. Luckily got it to like within reason, what I would consider, or what I would consider pretty good, and got the colors more like on point. So anyways, I'm happy with it. But here we go, level 4 rivets. We're cruising along. If you're not subscribed, consider subscribing so we can stay connected. I'm at like 128 subscribers, on the quest to 1,000 and more. I hope to continue live streaming. I think there's an audience for it, but I know with like YouTube on the Shorts live stream, they have me. They don't give you like full access until you're. I think it said 1,000 subscribers or something like that. So I think the cap is like 25 or something like that, plus subscribers. I don't know, something like that. But I know it's not like the full version until I get to 1,000 subscribers. So if you do like this type of content, make sure to subscribe so we can stay connected. I've been going live since last Tuesday. I've been going live every day, and I plan to continue. Saturday and Sundays, I don't know, I'll mix it up. Maybe I'll go live, maybe I won't. But I plan to if I can, if I have time. And Monday through Friday, the plan is to go live, about this time or a little earlier every night. I'm thinking like 6 p.m., around 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. So if that works for your schedule and you like watching the live streams. I'm going to be playing my arcade games. Right now I'm on Donkey Kong because I'm trying to get my skills back a little bit. I want to get to the final screen is my goal. But I'll be playing my other arcade games. I'll be playing some console games, some new games as well. Who knows, kind of mixing it up. Right now, kind of working on Donkey Kong, though. That's kind of the game plan. Trying to, like I said, get my skills back, get better at this game. Okay, so it looks like this time the fireballs are not going to play nice. Okay, that guy's going to go up, so let's go over here. Sometimes this level's crazy. It's fun. See, the problem when there's two... Uh-oh, I got to go back down. I can't have that fireball up there and this one. Maybe I'll go to the left here. Come here, buddy. Sometimes he'll come down here if I kind of like pretend. Come on, buddy. Come and get me. If he'll come down this way, I'll run and I'll go up the other ladder. Ah, man. They're really, no. Run! Okay, go, 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 go! There we go. I got it. That level's always fun. You never know what's going to happen, And it's funny, the one guy that I've lost so far was on, like, one of the easiest levels, and I just was kind of being sloppy. Kind of slopped myself into a spring. The wild barrel drops. Okay, let's climb. Oop, down, over. Trying to send some of those barrels down other ladders. I don't know if you guys know this about Donkey Kong, but especially in the later levels, you have a pretty good chance of steering the barrels down the ladders you want. So like if you walk towards a ladder like that, generally speaking in the later levels, the barrel will go down that ladder that you're walking towards. It's less likely in the earlier levels, and it's not a guarantee every time, but it happens regularly in the later levels. So you can use that to your advantage. It's because the barrels are programmed to get you. This level 4 and level 4 springs, and every spring screen after that for a new Donkey Kong player, this is the hardest screen in my opinion. Even when you know what to do, it's tough because the springs are moving fast and you don't have a lot of time to think, and you have to watch 2 springs in a row. So basically when you're running towards the ladder and going up, you're not even actually looking. You're just like muscle memory, you know, moving the joystick over and up based off muscle memory, not really based off of a visual, because my eyes are looking at the other spring. Because if it bounces too late, then it can get you when you're climbing up the ladder. So anyways. All right, here we go, up the ladder. There we go. We're cruising, man. We got a good score going. 130,300. And to the level 5 rivets. So if we beat this, we're on to level 6. And every level from level 5 forward has 6 screens. All right, here we go. Oh, last week, I won't give any spoilers or anything, but we went and saw the movie Mercy. I thought it was actually really good. Oh, get back here. Oh, I missed him. Darn. But I thought the movie was really good. We went and saw it and really enjoyed it. Thought it was exciting. Kept me entertained the whole time. But no spoilers. I won't tell you what happens, but I did like the movie. Okay, so this is always cool if you haven't seen this before. If you look at all the fireballs over there, they're all trapped. None of them can come get me. So if I come up here and I jump and I press over on the joystick, I can get more points by doing this than I can off the bonus clock, as long as I stay in sync, you know, in a good rhythm here. I can get more points than by doing this than I can off the bonus clock. If you guys are enjoying this live, please consider subscribing if you're not already, so we can stay connected. And feel free to chat if you would like to. I'll check the chat in between the levels and respond as I can. All right, 0, we gotta go. Look at that though, we got a good score rolling. We're on to level 6. I got 3 guys left. Donkey Kong is down. And we're just gonna keep moving forward here with a goal of 250,000. This could be the game, and this is the warm-up game too. So it's just about consistency really from here forward. I know I can beat all the levels because, you know, okay, I don't like what's happening there. Oh! Oh man, what time is that at? 1852. I have to remember that. That was pretty wild. That was a pretty good barrel sequence there. Okay, let's go over here, get this. I'll have to try to remember to clip that. I thought that was a good one. I was concerned when I saw those barrels lining up, and luckily made it through it. So I almost wanted to like run over to the broken ladder and climb it a little bit. I do that to like escape when needed, but then I just kind of was in it and just went for it. The fireball, man, the pie factory. That took a guy from us. We're down to 2. So what I do on the pie factory is I let them all spawn out on one side and then I run to the other. The problem is sometimes they go crazy. Like right now, they're in crazy mode. This is sketchy because they can trap me. Okay. Look at that, man. They kind of... If this guy comes down here... Okay, look at that. Let's go up here. I just got that guy to, nope, I don't even have to deal with that guy. Just like that, up to the top. That's good though that worked out because that last one was bogus. Okay, 155,000 even, back to the barrels. 2 guys. I'd like to hang on to both of them. I'd rather not lose one. Go, go, go. Ah! I got stuck on the ladder. Oh no. Okay, man, just as I say that, I lose the guy. Okay, we're down to the last guy. Like I said, it's about consistency. I've had some good last guys though, you know, and it's like make it or break it. Jeez. Yeah. Okay, let's get out of here. Let's start working this way. If you guys are just joining, I'm playing Donkey Kong on an original Nintendo Donkey Kong arcade. I'm down to my last guy. My goal, as it says in the title, is 250K. I was looking real good a couple minutes ago. Now I'm down to the last guy. So, I mean, who knows? I've had some good runs on last guys, though, so we'll see what happens. And if you enjoy this type of content, please subscribe so we can stay connected. I've been going live since last Tuesday. I plan to continue to go live. Probably Monday through Friday for sure. And then, you know, depending on what's going on the weekends, I'm going to try to go on the weekends as well. Okay, I got to concentrate here. Had to retreat. Okay, just waiting for good springs. That's a good one. The second one was bad. Oh no, 163,300. That's actually a pretty good warm-up game though, so that's all right. You know, I'm gonna start the new game here, and now that I'm warmed up, I'm feeling like, you know, this could be it. So, 0 points. We got the high score of the day on the screen. And if you're just joining or you've been watching and you didn't see the beginning of the last game, you're going to get to see from the beginning on this one. So stick around if you like and watch some Donkey Kong here. And I'm feeling good right now. I sometimes I get stuck on the ladder like that because I use, instead of using my eyes, I use like visual or like, excuse me, like muscle memory. So like I'll think, okay, I'm watching something else. But I feel like I'm up the ladder. So then I'll start trying to move to the left or right, but I'm not up the ladder. And then by the time my eyes shift back, I realize that I'm in a bad position. And usually by then it's too late. So that's kind of what happens in those scenarios. Just like a muscle memory glitch type of thing. So, oh well, you know, it is what it is. Let's try to rack up some points here. So let's try to get all these fireballs trapped over on the left. I'm going to take the path here. And so the way this path works is you leave the hammer girder, you leave the rivet in. So when you get the hammer, you can cross it and then try to get as many of these fireballs as possible. And when you're on the right side of the screen, when the fireballs respawn, they'll spawn on the left side of the screen and vice versa as well. So what I'm doing is I'm trapping the fireballs on the left. Like I got 2 over there and there's the 3rd one. So now with this next hammer, the goal is to get both of these fireballs. And if I can get them both with the hammer, then we're good. Oop. So there's one, and I'm going to run over here, so now I'm on the right, and then there's the other. So I should have all 5 of them trapped. There they are. They're all trapped. And the nice thing about level 1 is the bonus clock counts very slow. So I can get a lot of points by doing this in comparison to what I would get off the bonus clock. And then level 2, it moves a little faster. Level 3, a little faster, etc., until you get to like level 4 and 5, and then it's you can still get more points by doing this, but it's not much. It's very close. But going this way, I can get 200 or 300 per 100 off the bonus clock. So I'm just gonna run it down to 0, and then we gotta go. There we go. And yeah, anyways, happy Monday. If you'd like to chat, please chat. If not, that's cool too. But if you do want to chat, I'll check it in between the levels and chat with you if you'd like. If not, I'll just keep babbling to myself. Okay, here we go. So that first jump is designed just to set up the spacing for the next jump with the barrels on the bottom. Okay, I got to be careful here. Okay, there we go. And rocking and rolling this way. Oop, there we go, there we go. Ah, thanks for the like. I see somebody gave us a thumb up. I appreciate that. That's awesome. And I think if you are enjoying the live, I think if you like the live, I don't know this for sure on YouTube, but I think if you like the live stream, it may help bring other viewers that might enjoy hanging out with us and watching some Donkey Kong. So, all right, question for 250,000. Oh, thanks for a like. I see that. I see 2 thumbs up now. I truly appreciate that. Thank you so much. See, when I do that, when I wiggle around, you see how the cabinet's moving? I gotta fix that. I'm gonna plan to fix that tomorrow. Tomorrow or Wednesday, just depending on how things go. That's my hopes. So in the warm-up game, I biffed it hard on this level, which is crazy because this is like the easiest spring level. But I just was not paying attention like a bozo. And the spring went into me when I was climbing up the ladder. I tell you though, on this game, most of the times that I lose a guy are because of goofball things. Every once in a while it's because Donkey Kong throws a wild barrel or something like that, but most of the time it's just me doing something goofy that didn't need to happen, but for some reason it did. Okay, so we should have 3 dudes trapped on the left. There's 1, 2, there's the 3rd one, and then the goal is to get these 2 fireballs with this hammer. And it looks like I'm gonna get them both. There we go, got both of them. So they're all trapped on the left again. So we're gonna see that same scenario here. The benefit right now though is I have more on the bonus clock than I did on the last one. Thanks for the thumbs up, I appreciate that. I'm gonna try to rack up the points. I think I can get upwards of maybe 35 to 36,000, which for this level, ending this level with like 35 to 36,000 is wild. So I'm gonna see what I can do here. And this is good. This is a good game so far. This is a pretty solid game. Start to a game. There's 35. Oh yeah, this is a good game. I'm very happy with that score. Look at that, 36,100. On to level 3. This is an awesome score for getting through level 2. Like this is one of my higher scores. Like one of my, usually I could be around more like 30,000 or something like that. So having 36,100 is wild. All right, here we go. Climbing. He wild barrel. See, that was something that I don't know that I could have really prevented that, So that's one of those things, like, if it's going to happen, it's going to happen. It sucks that it happened, but it did. So not much I could do, I don't think there. I mean, he dropped a wild barrel while I was midair, Get out of here. I could have timed my jump after he let a barrel go, I guess, just to make sure he didn't, drop one on me, but I don't know. Usually it's not an issue. Okay. Uh-oh. Now I gotta deal with this fireball, which is no good, because I don't know if he's going to give me the space Come on. Oh my goodness. Oh, he's giving me the space. Oh, no, he's not. Oh, I had to just go for the jump, and oh my gosh. How crazy was that, man? That fireball, I thought I was going to get through that. That was incredibly close. I was doing wall bounces just trying to stay alive. Jeez. Oh, that's a real bummer, because now we've given up 2 guys on this level, which is not okay. That was fun, though, for sure, man. I was really excited thinking I was going to beat that level. But I had to take a risk at the end in jumping the fireball. And often that is a no-win scenario. If you try to jump a fireball, most of the time it's going to get you. It just turns back and... Okay. 2 guys, though. We're still good. Still good. I still have hope for this game. It can still happen. So climb up here, jump the pie. That's not a pie, by the way. It's like a little container of concrete, I think is what that is, or something like that. That's how I like that level to go. Okay, the level 3 springs, so they're moving faster and more of like more of them. Should be okay. There we go. Okay. All right, well, let's see if we can make this an easy rivet screen. He was quick to respawn. He respawned before I could cross over to the right side. So I got 3 of them. 4 of them in the middle. Oh man, yeah, okay. The only guy I didn't get is that guy that kind of went up the middle there on the bottom. That's okay though. And just gonna get points, as many as I can. Try to stay in sequence here. If you guys are just joining, what I'm doing is called point pressing. I can get more points by doing this than I can off the bonus clock. If you guys like retro arcade content, if you like the 80s and 90s, if you like nostalgia, I think you're gonna like my YouTube channel. So consider subscribing if you're not already. I would appreciate it. All right, I gotta watch the bonus clock as we get closer to 0. And gotta exit out before it gets us. All right, on to level 4. This is where it gets real. Everything starts to get a little tougher on this level. And then level 5 and forward is pretty much as tough as it gets. All right, here we go. And I think, I gotta look it up, but I think the final screen is on level 21. And I think I've definitely been in the double-digit levels. I think I've been to like maybe 11 or 12, somewhere in there. So, I mean, I've gotten halfway-ish to the final screen. I just gotta work on consistency. And the more I run into those weird scenarios like I did with that fireball on the top girder, the top one up there, you know, the more comfortable you get with that stuff. So you just kind of get used to how to deal with it. Like with the fireballs on this level, I'm definitely not comfortable with them, but I kind of, you know, I know how to kind of dance around if I need to. If one of those will go up, let's see what happens. Ah, no, he's going to go up. That's fine. We need him to either go up or down over here. Okay, up is fine. Ah! Oh! Jeez. Okay, let's go this way. Run, go, go, go. Oh, I'm stuck on the ladder. It's going down. I'm waiting. And got it. Okay. Was a little scary, but got through it. Yeah, I kind of know how to dance with those guys if I need to. It doesn't work every time, but... All right. And things are happening here. There we go. I'm happy with that. Okay, so the level 4 springs. These are the ones for a new player that are hard to beat. Ooh, that was a little too close for comfort, but glad I got it. All right, almost on to level 5. Hopefully we can cruise past this level. Well, okay, that was not too good because now all the fireballs are on the right. Okay, usually what I do in this scenario is I'll come over to the left side because the left side is safe, and I'll wait for an opportunity to go get that hammer. Hopefully one presents itself. Yeah, this is, oh, there we go. Okay, now I got to get as many of these fireballs as possible. I didn't want to cross. I got 3. Oh, man, look at the bonus clock. I'm in trouble. I'm in definite trouble. At 0. Got through the level at 0. Bonus clock at 0. The good news is I got through that level. The bad news is there is no points that I gained from the bonus clock. But we continue on. All right, level 5. I didn't expect the second barrel. I wasn't prepared. I didn't expect that second barrel to come straight down. I was worried if I jumped forward like that, that barrel was going to come down and get me. Yikes. Okay, well, bummer. Did not get anywhere close to 250,000 tonight. That's going to be it for tonight. I hope you guys enjoyed the live stream. Consider subscribing if you're not already so we can stay connected. And I appreciate you guys hanging out with me tonight. And yeah, thanks for the likes. Thanks for joining me. And I hope to see you guys tomorrow. Have a good night.